Hello everyone, I'm Bra Mithra. I just want to start off by saying, wow. I did a video on a game that's coming to Kickstarter, Townsfolk Tussle. Uh, that did really good. I'm glad everybody enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the game, and it's something I've always said. If you've watched all my videos, I do this it's just a humbling experience. The reason why I started this was because I just used to watch Hit Points Gaming's thing when I was painting, and they are on hiatus, and then I started. I've communicated this with Hit Points Gaming YouTube channel, and that's why I started doing this. And I just really wanted to share the things that I enjoyed doing with everyone else. And when I came across the Townsfolk Tussle, someone posted it in Reddit, and I was like, oh, this looks pretty fun. And then I tried it, and then I was like, man, this is really cool. I want to make a video on it and share this with everybody. Because I know always in the comment section, I'm like 5-10 times now I've been asked, or 5-10 different videos I've been asked, like, oh, how are you? Kingdom Death's hard to find. Would you recommend it on buying it third party, or when will the store be restocked? So I just made that video for those people. And again, everybody who watches my channel, these videos, everything, it's just so humbling, and thank you so much. And if you want me to cover other things that are coming to Kickstarter or being crowdfunded, there's another game that I also really love that I would recommend everybody gets. It's not on Kickstarter, but I know when in that Townsfolk Tussle video, someone asked me if the Jaws poster behind me was an original poster from the movie. No, I wish. That'd be awesome. But that is that is my game of Hero Quest that I bought when I was a kid in 1989. So, I don't know if I got it in 1989. It might have been like 1990. But yeah, that is an original. That is still my copy that I had since I was a kid that I got off of a store shelf. I can do a video on that too if you guys would be interested in seeing that. But the focus of this video is back to Kingdom Death. Someone amazingly pointed out, yes, I made a mistake with the Screaming Antelope and the Rawhide headband. So I've adjusted that gear grid. I had to put back in another blue affinity to make sure we still had luck on the Warlord armor set. But you cannot wear two different pieces in the head slot if they're both considered head armor. If one would have been a head accessory, like the mask is, the death mask, you could wear another head armor. But yeah, for some reason I was thinking that the Screaming Antelope helm, the head for that was a mask, Screaming Antelope mask, but it's not. So that was a mistake. Good catch. I had to fix that. I don't know what I was thinking. So that's fixed. And in this video, we will be hunting another Screaming Antelope level 3. And again, as always, yeah, everyone with the support continues to humble me so much, and I'm so grateful people are enjoying it. And maybe I'll do another Townsfolk Tussle video. I played that one really bad. I was just so happy to share it. I didn't do very well on the rules. That I labeled it as a gateway game to Kingdom Death, making it sound that it's not complex. It actually is. I've played it since then, so I will probably do another video highlighting the fact that it is more complex than I originally showed it to. I'm not saying it's just, no game is ever going to be as complex as Kingdom Death. Well, I'm sure there probably are, but the amount of rules you need to keep track, the amount of things in your head, no game comes close to that. But again, thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed the episode. Alright, Hunt Event. Screaming Antelope, level 3. Let's go. We've got Madison, Mackenzie, Harper, and Dustin. So, you can't see them, but they're just right off here. But this right here is the first square. So we'll go Antelope Event, Random, Antelope, Random, Random, Overwhelming Darkness. Then we got Mineral Gathering and Antelope, Random, Antelope, then Showdown. Hopefully it doesn't run away, and we have to suffer the 5 resource starvation. But I think we should be pretty good. Okay, here we go. First one. It's a antelope event, so we will do it with... We'll do it with Dustin, who is the bow user this time out. So we've got vomit pile. Okay, so for the vomit pile, the survivors find the half-digested remains of the quarry's last meal. Each survivor may scavenge, gain +1 courage, and roll on the table. Okay, so archive all consumable gear. So that sucks. Not everybody has consumable gear. So the tank has consumable gear. The Zimbardo user has consumable gear. Warlord person does not have consumable gear, and neither does the bow user. So let's roll for Harper on the table. An 8. The antelope is clearly sick, vomiting up pieces of itself. Gain +1 understanding and 1 random screaming antelope resource. Okay, so Harper will gain +1 courage. That will trigger bold. He's also going to gain 1 understanding, right? +1. Yeah, he's also going to gain 1 understanding, and then we'll gain the random resource. So 1 understanding doesn't do anything. So we will get the resource to finish out the actual card. Then we will trigger the bold. Here we go. Get these resources shuffled. And that one, which is a beast steak. So beast steak. And we'll just put that there. Actually, I'm just going to keep all these resources right here. Really no point, because I might have to draw them right again. Okay, now let's go ahead and trigger bold. We still have to do that because I am going to finish, or I'm going to do scavenge with another person, and that person will also trigger bold. So, you know what? Actually, okay, since I know I'm rolling with the other person, I'm just going to trigger both their bolds now. I know it's out of order, but while I have the thing here for bold. Okay. So, first is Harper, who's actually triggering bold. He will trigger bold on the hunt phase. He's going to gain prepared, and rolling a 4. He's going to gain himself another understanding. Okay, so he's prepared with another understanding. Now we do Dustin, who will trigger bold because he is going to scavenge here. He's also going to become prepared, and a 9 on the hunt. +1 permanent strength and prepared. Okay, so that was Dustin gaining +1 permanent strength, putting him up to 4 strength. And triggering bold. They're prepared. And prepared. And remember, prepared just means that when you roll for a straggler, you add your hunt experience. Okay, now let's roll on the actual chart here for Dustin. 6. You gain 1 survival. So that will put him up to 7 survival. Alright, our survival limit is 8 or 9? It's 9. Our survival limit's 9, so we're good. Sucks our departing survival is only 4, but what can you do? At least we can gain survival from stuff. Okay, there we go. That's the first one. Vomit pile down. That was Dustin who did that. Next is a random hunt event. So let's send Madison, who is the tank in this scenario. Rolling on the random hunt table. 64. That is Stone Fountain. 2 cupped stone hands rise out of the ground. The hands hold clear, cold water that trickles through the stone fingers in a seemingly endless supply. Any survivor may consume from the fountain. If they do, gain +1 courage and roll a d10. If no one consumes, roll again on the hunt table before moving forward. Okay. So, probably going to want to roll here. Let's read through these. So, 1 through 4, the water is clear till it enters your lips. Spit out If you have hemophobia disorder, you suffer monster level damage to the body and vomit. 5 through 8, it's refreshing. 9 plus, the water is clean and pure. Like, okay, so doesn't really seem like that bad of stuff can happen. So we'll just have one person do it. Well, can anybody do any? So the water is. If you have hemophobia disorder, so no one has anything. So we're just gonna all get +1 courage. So I'm just gonna have it do with everybody. Okay, everybody's gonna go ahead and gain +1 courage. Let's just go through. Mackenzie, 8. Water's refreshing. Okay, +1 courage. Okay. Mackenzie now. First one was Madison, so I don't know why I said Mackenzie, but Madison, now Mackenzie. 1. Water is clean until it enters your lips, where it suddenly turns into blood. You spit out the foul liquid and suffer monster-level brain event damage. If you have the hemophobia disorder, suffer monster-level damage. Okay, so she suffers brain event damage. She has no insanity, so you can't trigger severe on the hunt, so nothing. Okay, Harper also has no insanity. 6, that's just refreshing. He gains himself another courage. And now Dustin, 9, or I mean a 9 plus. The water is clean and pure, so gain +1 survival. Now he's up to 8 survival, which is great. He's the bow user. We're going to want to be burning his survival to try to get as many crits as we can. So, great. And that was 64. Now, another survivor hunt event. Let's go ahead and do... Who's left? Harper and... Mackenzie. Yeah, we'll just move with Harper. And... Devoured Grounds. The stone-faced ground is littered with the leavings of ravenous passing beasts. Half-eaten acanthus plants are strewn everywhere. If a survivor has 3+ understanding, the survivors may skip the next hunt space. Yes, pretty sure everyone has 3. Well, they don't have 3. They all have 3 understanding. Everybody does, because everybody's born with it in this settlement. Okay, that's Devoured Grounds. We're skipping the next hunt, so we're going to go to the one right before Overwhelming Darkness, and the only person left now is Mackenzie. So, she will be revealing. Let's go. 82. 82. Consuming grass. Vibrant green grass grows in patches ahead of the survivors. Closer inspection of the delicate leaves reveals they are as sharp as any blade. Each survivor rolls 1d10. The lowest scoring survivor, or survivors in case of ties, becomes a straggler. As the survivors carefully pick their way through the verdant hazards, the straggler struggles into the brush. They roll 1d10. Okay, so let's find a straggler. So, okay, here we go. Madison. So I go with lowest. So Madison's got a 9. Mackenzie, a 4. I don't even think... Oh yeah, someone could low... The last 2 of these guys are prepared. So the 9's definitely... So far, so they got to roll lower than a 4. Pretty much they have to roll a 1, because a 1 would be a 3 for both of them. They both have 2 hunt experience. Okay, that's not, and for them, that's +3 makes it a 5, or +2 makes it a 4, so now there's a tie. Okay, so it's a tie between Dustin and Mackenzie. Okay, Dustin first, that's going to be an 8, that's a 2, so Mackenzie is going to be the straggler. Now, it's a 1d10 for the straggler. Okay. So, straggler, hold on, I'm trying to see here. So, Mackenzie. Okay. She's the Zimbato user. Oh, she's actually the event revealer as well. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, a 10. Wait, was it? So the straggler stumbles into the brush. You stop your fall before it's too late. Oh, I guess you were falling? I don't know. This reads really bad. So I guess you read it as though you rolled a 1, and then you read the 10 event. Because at no point does it say I was falling. It just says the straggler stumbles into the brush. So I guess they fell and they stumbled, but so. Either way, 2 through 9 is you fall but manage to interpose yourself between the grass and your bare skin. You archive 1 gear of your choice from the gear grid. And then 10 plus, you just stop the fall. So, weird. Okay, 10 should have read better. But anyway, just nothing happens. Okay, now that resets our order. So for Overwhelming Darkness, we will go with... let's just continue on with Mackenzie. Okay, Overwhelming Darkness. So we have Song of the Brave. So everybody will be rolling on the Paths of the Brave. Let's just go here in order. Madison, Path of the Brave. 10. You emerge from the darkness with a new perspective. Gain the leader fighting art. Okay. So leader fighting art for Madison. Mackenzie. Oh my gosh, I'm rolling really good. Leader fighting art for Mackenzie. Harper. 2. You punch yourself in the face. -1 accuracy token. And Dustin. He punches himself in the face too. He punches himself in the face and he also gains -1 accuracy. So they will have -1 accuracy tokens. Path of the Brave also lets you, or Song of the Brave also lets you remove negative tokens before you enter the showdown. So that might not take effect. Otherwise, if we end up getting another one, we'll have to choose. As I'm trying to find leader. There it is. So these two will gain leader. Whenever you encourage a survivor, they gain +1 speed until the end of the round. Once per hunt phase, you may inspire another survivor. They can use your understanding and courage to resolve a hunt event. Okay, so Madison and Mackenzie are both leaders. I think they're twins, so that makes sense. Alright. Leader and leader. So we will write this down. Leader fighting art. No one had to get rid of anything. Madison only had Rhythm Chaser. And Mackenzie had Timeless Eye and Lure Epilepsy. So leader's not replacing anything. Okay. Now we do... yeah, might as well. Let's do with Harper. The person who actually has the pickaxe will do the... So first we do Mineral Gathering. So Mineral Gathering means you just go right ahead. You do the Mineral Gathering story event. This goes there for now. Mineral Gathering. Oops, I don't know. They should give you more bookmarks. For the book... I know they give you 2, but my 2 bookmarks are always on pretty much where the hunts are, and then the hunt event table. Where is Mineral Gathering? I should just memorize Mineral Gathering. Here it is. Mineral Gathering. Okay. So... every survivor with a pickaxe rolls on the Mineral Gathering table. I only have 1 pickaxe, so here we go. Mineral Gathering. I hate Mineral Gathering. 2. You strike a stone that resembles your face. It explodes, covering you in blood. Gain +1 insanity and the hemophobia disorder. Or hemophobia. Okay. Gain +1 insanity and hemophobia. Great. Let me look for hemophobia. Unless it just tells me. If it just tells me, I'll read it real quick rather than find the card. Sometimes when you book events, when you gain stuff, it actually just tells you what it does right there. It does not, so I'll have to find the hemophobia disorder. Okay. So he gains +1 insanity. Good job, Harper. You're now at 1 insanity. Okay. Oh, good. It was right here at the bottom. So hemophobic. The mere sight of blood makes you lightheaded. And, okay, during the showdown, whenever a survivor... Okay, the parentheses aren't really necessary there. It's just whenever a survivor. That would obviously be you. You're a survivor. Gains a bleeding token. You're knocked down. Okay. I don't have to fight the butcher anymore, so that's good. Hemophobic. Who gained that? Harper? Great. Now to cure that. Hemophobic. Okay, if anybody gains blood or bleeding, we are knocked down. Okay, that's the disorder. Now we do the actual hunt event here, which is an antelope hunt event. I mean, that's the mineral gathering. Such a great event. Ugh. Mineral gathering really should have been tweaked in 1.5. It's such a garbage event, but it's really, you only want to get like, it's like you just want to roll like a 6, 7, or 8 to get the iron. Everything else after that, like everything else on that page is just not very good. Okay, Stampede. A thunderous boom approaches. The survivors may hide. If they do, they move the quarry 1 space back. Otherwise, all survivors gain +1 courage. And the event revealer rolls a 1d10. So who was the event revealer? Event revealer was Harper. It's the oxidized lantern person. I really don't want him to move back because still a chance he could bump into starvation. I don't want to lose those 5 resources. So I only need to roll once. 2 through 7 is the most likely. In the chaos, the survivors glimpse the monster that spooked the antelope. All survivors suffer 2 brain event damage. Okay, so 2 brain event damage. Good. We're going to go ahead. We'll roll on this thing. Everyone's going to gain what? Everyone's going to gain +1 courage. Now I'm regretting not rolling on that table with Mackenzie and Madison because they would have triggered bold. But hindsight's 20/20. Everybody's going to gain courage. Okay, let's just roll. Oh, a 9. I didn't actually roll 2 through 7. Okay. Survivors start the showdown immediately. Survivors corner one of the stampeding antelopes. Start the showdown immediately. Okay, so it doesn't say we ambush. Oh, okay. Well, that's the end of the hunt phase, I guess. Okay. Wow. Good thing I put the mineral gathering on top of the first one after, because I was gonna do it on. I was gonna do it here. So I lucked out. All right, so we will start the hunt, or start the showdown immediately. Let me just grab terrain here. We'll draw 2 terrain cards. 2 terrain, 2 terrain, 2 terrain. We'll go. That one looks good, which is an ore vein. Awesome, and 3 stone columns. So we all know about 3 stone columns, and we all know about ore vein. All right. That is the hunt event. Perfect. The ore vein's really good because we have someone with a pickaxe. Awesome. I will go ahead and set up for the showdown. All right, showdown. All set up. Stone columns over here. Bug patch, acanthus, ore vein right there, right next to the person with the pickaxe. So we're going to be doing that right away. Maybe. I don't know if we'll do it right away, but we're definitely going to do it. All right. So, then, we've got everything set up here. Just to go over it once again, quickly. Here we go. Screaming Antelope, level 3. He's going to have every card in the deck, legendary horns, everything. He's got himself +2 speed, +2 damage, +1 evasion. So I've always got this labeled out here. +2 speed, +1 damage, +1 evasion. It's actually +3 speed here, as you can see, because legendary horns will then give him an additional speed and +4 toughness. So he has the 16 toughness And I'll just quickly go over everything again. So this one, like always, whenever he eats something, he's going to gain +1 speed. Indomitable just means whenever a monster is attacked, it stands at the end of the attack. So knockdown, basically almost rendered moot. Still ways to do it, but basically moot. So whenever the monster collides with the survivor, they suffer 3 damage to a random hit location, because it's monster level 3. And then Diabolical, that's just, again, at the end of every single turn, he's going to target someone in the Diabolical thing and then full move through them. Okay, so... and that is everything. So, he has... it's going to be a +3 speed, +2 damage, +1 evasion, Antelope. And we did not ambush him, so he goes first. Here we go. Gore. Oh. This is ugh. This is actually going to reach someone on the first turn. Normally he just consumes something. So I think I'm actually going to get attacked. Yeah, because he's going to full move in the direction the monster is facing, and then he's going to turn to face closest survivor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, this is the closest survivor. And then, so he's going to full move. So here, I'll just do it. So he's going to full move. So let's just say I just moved him 8. Then he's going to pick a random survivor in range. So that would be, so here, I'll do it. So he's going to get to here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So now he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is going to be everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's everybody. So where he's standing right now, it is everybody. Then he's going to move and attack target. So let's go ahead and find out who he's going to randomly target. So we'll go with lowest roll. As always, Madison first. That's the tank. Madison is the tank, so that's good. Now we'll just roll in order. Kenzie, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. And fourth. Oh, it's a tie. Damn! I did not want a tie. Okay. Who was fourth? That's the bow user was fourth. Okay, so now the tank again. Mackenzie, that's a bad roll. Come on, bow user. Good. Okay, so still the tank here. Then he's just going to move right towards the tank. Got really lucked out that he's still attacking the tank. Okay. Now let's, what is it? 3 speed? 4 speed. 4 speed. Accuracy 2+. He's got no additional plus accuracy. So Madison has a evasion of 5. So it's going to be 4 speed, 7+. Are you kidding me? Oh, that is 4 hits. 3 damage. And then she'd be knocked down. However, she's in full leather, so she ignores bash, so she's not knocked down. Okay, this is 4. This is going to be 4. I'm just going to resolve all this garbage right now. Okay, so it's going to be how much damage? 3 damage to 4 hit locations. Awesome. Perfect. Okay, that's 6 to the feet. I'm going to dodge one of these feet. So she's down to 7 survival. Okay, so then it's, so 3 to the, that leaves her 3 at the legs, 3 at the body, 3 at the head. And then it's not over yet. The pain continues. Again, she would be knocked down, but she's not because she ignores bash. Okay, that's the first AI. Now we do diabolical. So she's the only one in the diabolical zone. The monster collides with the survivor. They suffer damage equal to the monster's level. Okay, so she's just going to move to there. And then get knocked back by 6. She is not knocked down because of shield mastery. She's not knocked down after a collision. Oh, that was really fast. You're not knocked down after a collision. So again, she's not knocked down. The reason why I'm making a deal of not being knocked down, she has Rhythm Chaser, which is giving her 1 of her evasion, and Rhythm Chaser, that evasion boost is only until you're knocked down. So, now we do knockback after I roll the damage here. Of course I'd rolled a head. So she's down to 0 head. That's just grand. Now knockback, which knocks her to here, knocks into another survivor. I don't think she's going to be knocked down either, because I think she's got a shield grid. Hold on. She does not have a shield in her thing, but I forget now if collisions from 2 survivors causes knockdown. Yeah, so she's knocked down, but it doesn't matter. She's going to stand, and they both stop there. Because the other person doesn't suffer knockback, additional knockback. Yeah. So when a survivor moves through a survivor, collide both survivors. So they're both going to suffer collision, no knockback, additional. So that's that. Meaning that she's knocked down, and then I have Fist and Tooth Mastery, so she just stands back up anyway. Okay, that's the end of the first round. That was just disaster. That was just a huge disaster. So just a big old huge disaster. Okay. Let's now do yeah, I don't want to do I'm not going to do the ore right now. Ore vein. I will do it, but I want to do some damage to this thing first while everyone's right next to it. There's probably going to be turns where I'm not going to be able to get near it with some people, so might as well do it now while I can. So first things first, shoot with the bow user, range 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She can shoot, so let's get her 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would have to be here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I got her to here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could get to here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So she needs to be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I know I can do the range 9 for the first one. So first hit, Clawhead Arrow, range 9. It's going to add +4 accuracy because I'm only going to shoot once. Clawhead Arrow hits on a 6+, brings it down to a 2+. He's got +1 evasion, but it doesn't matter. Dustin has 3 accuracy, so just can't roll a 1. That was really close. All right. So it hits. This evasion goes away because now it's got -1 evasion. Just trying to calculate the strength real quick. I don't even think it's going to matter. So I'll calculate it out, but I don't think with the bow user, I don't think it's going to matter. I think it's just going to be a crit on a 5, but we'll calculate it. So Clawhead Arrow has a 6 strength. Dustin has a 4 strength. That makes it 10. Yeah. So he would wound on a 6+, but he crits on a 5. So it's because he's got 4 luck from the death mask, and Vespertine Bow's deadly, so that's +1 too. So it's just a crit on a 5. And let's draw the hit location. So this is a failure. Nothing I can do. So it's just a crit on a 5. I missed. If the attacker is adjacent to the monster or not, the weapon is struck. Tugging frantically, it comes loose, but you stumble. Okay, so nothing happens. Would have been nice to crit, but, you know. Okay, now we spend 1 survival. Gonna surge. Now it is a regular Vespertine Bow attack. 3 speed, accuracy 6+. He's got an 8-3 accuracy. That puts it as a 3+. Because the antelopes no longer has +1 accuracy because the clawhead arrow gives him -1 accuracy or -1 evasion. So they nullify. So it's just a 3+, 3 speed. Those are all hits. Could have re-rolled these ones because I couldn't use mastery on the first one. 2, 3. Okay. Let's go here. This is moot. This is a reflex that's going to happen, and this is moot. This is super dense. Okay, can I knock him down? Nothing could knock him down. So this reflex also is moot because it says attacking with a melee weapon. So they're all moot. All these are just going to be moot. Let's just try to get this crits on all these. So now I could actually think I can wound now. No, I can't. It's still 6 strength, Vespertine bow. He's got a natural 4 strength. That puts him at 10 strength. Against 16 toughness, he'd hit on a 6, but he's just going to crit on a 5. So we're just critting on 5s. That's a critical. Okay, gain 1 Screaming Antelope resource. Persistent injury. Whenever the monster collides with a survivor, they are drenched in blood and gain 1d10 insanity. Now, that's flavor text. Just saying that is flavor text. Not actually something that happens, so it's not going to trigger hemophobia. So, yeah. It's not going to trigger hemophobia, even though it says that he's covered in blood. Because he's not technically gaining a bleed token. So, where's the antelope deck? Here it is. Let's gain our Screaming Antelope resource. Well, let's see how many I'm going to draw here. Okay, this one's super dense. Doesn't matter. I'm going to gain myself a resource. And what's up with this one now? Whoops. What's up with this? This is nothing. Just again. Oh, my 3 5s in a row. Wow. Okay, that's again. The Screaming Antelope's balance is ruined. When the monster starts its movement, roll a 1d10. On a result of 1, the antelope is knocked down. Okay, that's Persistent Injury. The other one was Persistent Injury 2. I forgot to leave it out. Persistent Injury, and I'll be gaining myself 3 Antelope resources. Okay, this is 3. Okay, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, now that's the end of the bow user's turn. Okay, now let's. Oh, I do not have the rawhide headband, so I can't even look at the AI deck. So we're just gonna see how this goes without the AI deck manipulation. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can get to here and attack, which is what I will do. So, attacking with the Oxidized Lantern Glaive. Oxidized Lantern Glaive is a 3 speed. 3 speed, accuracy 5+, natural 1 accuracy. He's got no evasion, so 3 speed, 4+. This is a miss. 2 hits. The reason why Oxidized Lantern Glaive is 3 speed is because Warlord Armor gives +1 speed. So, would I say 2 hits? 1, 2, good, nothing. This has -2 toughness to wound this location. Probably going to wound it. I don't think I cannot wound it. So -2 toughness brings him down to a 14 toughness. Harper's got a 2 strength. Brings it down to a 12. Oxidized Lantern Glaive is a 6. So brings it down to a 6+ to wound. Oxidized Lantern Glaive is also sharp. So again, the blue dice will represent the sharp roll. And we crit on a 8. Critting on an 8. So if the black dice is an 8, it's a crit. Otherwise, just need to be both these dice need to equal 6. That's a 10. No, it's a failure. Yep, it's a failure. Because I rolled a 1. So I failed the wound. I'm trying to see if I can re-roll it. No, I can't re-roll it because I need to get axe specialization. Okay, so that's a failure. Can't believe I failed. Okay, that's just fun. So this is a failure. Can't believe I failed. Again, same thing with this. Oh no, this one's a little bit different. This one's a reflex. Turn the monster to face away from the attacker and full move forward in a straight line. Cancel all hits now out of range. Well, that's fine. So he's just going to run towards the Zambado wielder, which is also fine. Let's hope we critical. So critting on an 8. Otherwise, we'll see if we hit. Critting on an 8. Okay, so we rolled an 8 here. I think that's good enough. Didn't crit, but... So that's an 8. Plus 2 is 10. Plus 6 is 16. So... we did wound him, but unfortunately he's going to run away with the reflex. So, turn the monster to face away. Oh, he is facing away. Oh, but he ran into that wall already once. So now he is just going to move forward in a straight line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's going to hit this wall, though. Okay, so this person suffers, again, not knocked down, has a shield mastery, not knock her down, but she will suffer 3 damage to her head. Yeah, this is just going to be one of those games where I'm going to roll head for everybody every single time. That's happened once before, believe it or not, where I almost died because I kept rolling head. Had I rolled head one more time, there was I think it was 4 attacks. I rolled head 4 times. I would have died, I think. Yeah, it was a very bad game. So that's 3 damage to the head for her. Well, she might as well just go because the tank can't do anything. Yeah, and this is why I didn't do the Orvane, because I knew he was probably not going to... Now she'll be able to do it next turn, because why not, right? She won't be able to get to the antelope. So, let's attack this antelope with the Zambado. 1, 2, 3. I don't want... this might be crazy, because I kind of want to make sure he diabolicals that way. Like, I want him to go back towards the tank if he does diabolical, or if he does do something. But attacking in the blind spot is such a bad idea, and ending adjacent to him means that they're going to suffer 3 brain damage. But I'll have to dash. So I'll have to dash out of the way so I don't end next to him. And I'll dash up, I guess, to try to bring him up. Alright. See what happens. Okay, so Zambado is slow. Got a 5 accuracy. Natural 2 accuracy makes it down to a 3. Okay, that's a hit. Probably gonna wound, I think. So Zambado is 8 strength. Mackenzie's got natural 4 strength. That's a 12. So wounding on a... wounding on a 4. Okay, so that's a wound. It's not a critical. She crits on 9s, but that's a wound. Screaming Antelope to face the attacker and full move forward in a straight line. Okay, so much for dashing, and so much for ending the turn next to her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right back to where, boop. So she's going to take 3 damage. Is this whenever? Okay, so I gotta do the D10 insanity for her twice, actually. Because I forgot to do it last time. I also forgot to roll twice. So Okay. This is for rolling to see, because when it originally ran this way, it might not have run at all. And this is for now when it's moving. Okay, so both movements are going to take place. Now I'm going to gain the insanity from last time when it ran me over. So she's at 7 insanity now. From when it went this way. I forgot to roll for the blood. Now it's going this way. So it's going to... I'm going to do my 2 damage from devastating. So 1, 2. Okay, now it's going to run her over. First it's going to do the 3 damage from trample to the hands. Okay, so that's 3 damage to the hands. Now she's going to gain 7 insanity. That puts her at 14 insanity. This is really bad. I don't think she can gain too much more insanity, actually. Again, she's not knocked down because of shield mastery. She has a shield in their thing. I don't think I can gain any more. Was it 18 plus insanity at the end in victory? They run away forever for Screaming Antelope. In the aftermath, right? When the monster has defeated any survivors with 20 plus insanity. She's getting there. She's at 14. That's why I like to normally send people with no insanity to this fight. So, she is... That's not a good thing. Okay, on the side note, I could surge with the Lantern Glaive user now. Because he came back. I should still surge to get out of the way. So... Okay, I'm going to dash with her. Spend 5 survival to dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's going to go get this bug thing. She can't really mess around with the antelope anymore, so that kind of sucks. That really sucks. That really sucks. Oh yeah, so the Horpulation dice right now is on the tank. Next turn it will go to the Zimbato user, then it will go... So we'll just go in turn order according to graphic. Madison, Mackenzie, Harper, then Dustin. But what I'm trying to contemplate right now is, should I surge with the Lantern Glaive user? I might as well, I think. Yeah, I'm going to surge with the Lantern Glaive user. Brings her down to 6. Brings him down to 6 survival. So, it's going to be a 3 speed. 4 plus to hit. Oh, wow. We're drawing the trap here, because she's got Timeless Eye and Combo Master. Or he's a Timeless Eye Combo Master, so it's going to be 2 more hits. That's another hit. I don't think a 2 is a hit, right? What did I say it was? It's a 4, so... That's 4 hits. That's probably going to be the trap. I almost guarantee it. 1, 2... Yeah, there it is. So we'll draw out the rest of the 4. We'll try to reset this because remember the Oxidized Glaive is actually an axe and a shield. So let's try to reset this. Where is Shield Mastery? Or Spear Mastery? 7 plus. Oh my gosh, I canceled it. Oh my gosh. Wow. Now I'm at like a total loss here. How many times did I hit it? Oh, I hit it 4 times. I already drew the thing. Okay. That's shocking because I've been rolling really badly. I thought this fight was going bad. Okay. So that cancels it. So I forget. I gotta remember exactly how you do this. So you discard it, then you reshuffle a hit, and draw a new card. So I got to do this. I have to reshuffle all this, then draw a new card. So those ones still stay there because I drew them. They're not getting shuffled in. It's only the trap that gets discarded. So I could draw the trap again. That's always why it says limit once per round. Well, I guess 2 you could also surge and then draw it again, but hopefully I don't draw it again in the same exact attack. Could happen. Didn't, though. Would have been more in line with the luck that I'm having right now, though. And I canceled the trap and then drew it right away. Okay. So this one's on a wound. What does it do? Your attack disables the monster's powerful running muscles. Screaming Antelope gains -1 movement. Okay. So that one is on a wound. This one is just super dense. Doesn't matter. Clubber a shield. Doesn't matter. And this one's on a failure. So we'll do the failure last. Here we go. 4 attacks. Now, we have going to be critting on an 8 with this, and wounding. So again, this is sharp. So critting on an 8, wounding on a Oxidized Glaive is 6+. He's got 2 natural strength, so that's an 8. So he needs an 8 total strength. Yep. So he's going to need 8 total to wound. So if the black one is an 8, that's a crit. And then it's just got to be a total of 8. That's a total of 8, but the black one is not an 8, so it's not a critical. So that's 1 wound. 1 wound. Again, same thing here. Black one's an 8, it's a crit, otherwise just needs 8 total. Not a crit, but 8 total. It's another wound. Black one needs to be an 8, or otherwise 8 total. That's a critical. This doesn't count as a miss because it's on the sharp. So the 1 doesn't automatically. So this is a critical. Oh, God! I think I did this last fight, too. I think I always crit. Like, it's like I'm fated to crit this because I really wanted the -1 movement token. Alright, let's see. Monster's injury worsens as it moves. Whenever the Screaming Antelope moves, it suffers an additional wound. And then you discard this at the end of the round. Yeah, I remember doing this in the last 2 fights against this thing. I've crit there. I really want the -1 permanent movement on the thing. Not that that's bad. It does an extra wound. Okay, so this is a wound. Same thing here now. Crit on an 8 for the black dice. Otherwise, they need to total 8. That's like a double crit. That's amazing. Started rolling a little bit better for myself now. Double crits don't exist. It's just something I wish. So that's definitely not a failure. Screaming Antelope, Hoof is ruined, affects some AI cards. Okay, this is just another permanent injury, and I get another Screaming Antelope resource. And everybody gains +1 survival. Because actually everybody gains +2 survival and +4 strength. Because of the Warlord armor. So with Warlord armor, whenever you critically wound, everybody gains +1 survival and +2 strength until the end of the round. So everyone's +1 survival, +2 strength till the end of the round. And I have tokens for this, so it's activated twice. So this is twice now in effect. So I wounded. Oh. Hopefully I didn't just draw 2 wounds here. Crap. Now I can't remember if I drew 2 wounds. Okay. So she did 2. 4. No. 2, 3. It's like 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I did it. Oh my god, I did it right. Okay. I can't believe I actually counted that out right, too. At least I think I did. So I'm going with 2, 3, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, and then 2. That's what I remember. Can't believe I counted it out right. If I remembered right. Okay. So now, everyone's got an extra survival to spend. So, the only person who hasn't moved is the tank. I just want to mark proficiencies real quick. So Harper wounded with the glaive, that's +1 axe proficiency. Mackenzie did wound with her grand weapon. That makes her a grand weapon specialist now, at least. Probably never going to get mastery on this. Also kind of sucks because I don't think she can do any more fighting. Well, she can't gain any more insanity. I can try to fight, but let's see what happens. Okay. So I guess I just want to move the tank right next to the thing and then just block. That's, yep. Moving the tank right here and blocking. I mean, I could attack, I guess. There's no real purpose to it. Nah, I'm not attacking. Okay, so blocking with the tank. Definitely the closest person. Here we go. AI card. Chowdown. There are no acanthus plants on the showdown board. Discard Chowdown. Full move the screening envelope to the closest acanthus plant. The monster ends its movement adjacent to an acanthus plant. It consumes the terrain and heals 1d5 damage. Oh my gosh. Then you place Chowdown on top of the monster's AI deck instead of discarding it. So, first, it's going to 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's the closest. Oh, and then she's in the damn trample zone. Oh, I can't catch a break. Okay, so this thing's going to eat this. Now, from eating this, lots of things happen. Okay, it's going to gain +1 speed token from eating that. So, good for it. First, I'll gain the speed token for eating. I think that's it. Yeah, now... Or, well, first, let me see if it gets knocked down. That would be great. If this thing got knocked down... Because I have to check all these stupid critical wounds. Okay. Okay, just get knocked down. That'd be just fantastic. Oh, that's so close to getting knocked down. Okay, so there it's moving, because it could, on a 1 it would have been knocked down. Now it's going to suffer the wound first. Should I have suffered the wound at the start of the turn? No. So whenever it moves, it suffers the wound. Man, I thought maybe I could have discarded Chowdown before. Okay, so it moved now. Now it suffered the wound. Now let's do the Chowdown effect of 1d5. I'll probably roll awesome. Of course, I rolled amazing for this stupid thing. Okay, so it's going to gain back 5. Of course I rolled amazing. Why wouldn't I? So it gains back 5. They just go right down to the bottom. And then this goes on top. That resolves that. Now let's roll. Come on. Let me get lucky and make it so it doesn't move. Nope. Of course it's going to move. Now it's going to do the trample zone. Actually, okay, here's what I need to do. So at the end, right when this is resolving, at this final flow here, when it goes to discard itself, I'm going to spend that survival to dash. 1, 2, 3. Doesn't matter. It's just dashing to here. Now he is also in the trample zone. And she got her +1 free survival. She'll just also dash 1, 2, 3, 4 just to get to here. Now no one's in the trample zone except for the tank, which will cause it to come back because I did not want it to run that way. Like, at all. That would have been really bad. I don't want it to get that far away from us. Okay, tank. Now that made this thing discard. Now it's going to do diabolical. Because like I said, I did the flow at the very end of Chowdown here. Okay, now tank's the only one in the trample zone. It's going to full move again. Why would I do that? I want to move to here. Because I don't want to get the knockback either. So, there. Now I don't suffer knockback. Doesn't get collision. Or he does suffer collision, but it doesn't matter as badly because he's not knocked down from it. First, it's D10. Or is it D5? D10 insanity. Okay, so he's at 6 insanity now because of all the blood. Now I'll roll the 3 damage per hit. Oh, God! Severe head injury. It's an 8. I'm not accidentally hit it when I was moving it towards the camera. Concussion. Your brain is scrambled like an egg. Gain a random disorder and gain a bleeding token. Okay, now hemophobic comes into play. There's your bleed token. Let's gain this disorder. First I'm going to do the disorder, then I'll deal with hemophobia. Who's hemophobic? Oh, the lantern glaive user. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Why do I draw this card so much? It's like the only thing I ever draw. Okay, Ghostly Beauty. Double all insanity you gain, double all survival you spend. That's awesome for this fight right now. That's awesome for a tank to have that too. So glad I got that. Ghostly Beauty. Now hemophobia takes effect. Where's hemophobia? They're just knocked down, right? Is that what it said it does? Yeah, you gain a bleed token. So they're knocked down. They're just going to stand up right away anyway because of Fist and Tooth. But she just got knocked down. Okay. This is just so bad. That's severe head injury. Okay, this is not active anymore. Okay, it's the end of the Antelope's turn. It's just a disaster. Okay, so this is still in play because it's discarded at the end of the next round. God. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure. Let's just attack with the Vespertine Bow user. 3 speed. Accuracy 6+. She's got a +3 accuracy. So it's going to be... I get to re-roll this. This is actually a hit, right? Yeah, 3's still a hit. So I get to re-roll this one. That's a perfect hit. She doesn't do anything with perfect hits. Okay, so that's 3 hits from the Vespertine Bow user. Probably just watch it be the trap. Because of course. Okay, it's not. Okay, so we got... This is a -2 toughness here. And that's on a wound. Okay. So this one's going to go first. And then this one's going to cause him to move, so this will be at the bottom. And then this one's on a reflex. Okay, so that's the order we're going to do it here. Very specific things need to happen for this to work. Okay, so first off, -2 toughness. So Vespertine Bow is a 6 strength. Dustin has a 4 strength, that's a 10. -2 toughness is a 12, 16 toughness the thing has, so it's going to be wounding on a 4, actually, but still critting on a 5. So that's a critical. Gain 1 Screaming Antelope resource. I think by this point I'm getting all of them now anyway. I think once you crit a level 3 like 4 or 5 times, I think you get all the resources. But okay, so that's a critical. So that causes 1 wound. That's Chow Down. So Chow Down's gone. Okay, now at this point we're dashing with the tank because I saw the next I know the next wound location. So the tank has spent 2 survival to dash. Let's bring her down to 5 survival. Move there, 1 space away. But more specifically, not in this zone of death because I can't cancel that. There's no critical on here, so it's just going to be a 6 to wound. Because Vespertine Bow is 6 strength, he's got 4, that's 10 strength, he's got 16 toughness, so it's a 6 to wound. That's a wound. And then the zone of death, Screaming Yellow frantically attacks everything around it. One at a time, target each survivor in the zone of death and perform basic actions. So I just moved out of the zone of death, so this does nothing. And that does a wound. Last one here. This to 5 to crit. It's a crit. Gain 1 Screaming Antelope resource. The internal bleeding weakens the monster. The Screaming Antelope gains -1 damage token. That's good. -1 damage. That's not a persistent injury. I'm sick of these persistent injuries thinning the deck. That's another wound. Okay. Just gonna surge because I have to. Brings him down to 6 survival. I have to kill this thing really quick because everyone's getting way too much survival or insanity gains. That's 3 hits again, right? Let me make sure. Actually, 3+. Yep, 3+. That's 3 hits once again. Don't be the trap. Instantly the trap. Okay. Instantaneously the trap. We'll go ahead, we'll resolve that, and then we'll shuffle these up. So that's the end of the attack. While I shuffle, I'll read this. Screaming Antelope panics, its undermouth unleashing an inhuman wail. The attacker is doomed. All survivors adjacent to the monster suffer 2 brain damage per monster level. It's actually good. Let's bring down your brain damage. So, brings Madison down to 0. Oh wait, no, that's bad. I need that to happen when next to the Grand user, not the Glaive user. Okay, so that brings her down to 0 as well, but it's going to trigger brain trauma. So let's roll on the brain trauma thing. Where's brain trauma? Okay, brain trauma, we get +2 to all these things, so brain trauma. It's going to be a 6. Danger Seizure. You thrash about wildly, dealing 1 damage to yourself and every adjacent survivor. Gain a random disorder, and 5 insanity. So, back up to 5 insanity. Now let's resolve the rest of this before I gain that disorder. And then everybody knock back 5 and are knocked down. Okay, so that removes the token from the tank and knock back 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And oops. Monster lands on its belly and begins to slide on its teeth. Turn the monster directly away from the attacker and full move directly forward in a straight line. On collision, whatever, no one's going to happen on collision. Okay, it's not colliding with anybody. Okay, now I'll shuffle these back up. He's actually going to make it all the way to the board edge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he makes it all the way to the board edge. Okay. Okay. That's the end of the bow user's turn, which was actually the first turn. So let's just go ahead and get through this bug patch here with the grand weapon user. 8. Gain a random vermin. Oh, I have to do a disorder real quick for the person too. So I got the vermin. Can discard this. This I'll just keep right here next to all my resources so I know I got the vermin. I'll just draw it now because I'm going to have to draw a bunch of cards here. So, vermin, because it's got to come out of the deck anyway because I got to get 2 vermin if I win. Crab spider. Okay, that's the end of the vermin token. Let's go ahead and get that disorder for the glaive user. Watch me draw Ghost of Beauty again. Indecision. Sounds good. If you are the event revealer of hunt events that call you to make a roll twice and use the lowest roll. Fun. Indecision. Okay. And so guess I'll just gather up some acanthus. First with the glaive user who has not gone yet. A 4. Find nothing. It's fine. I just want these terrain off the board. Now with the tank. That's also a find nothing, right? What's a 6? Find something tasty and consume it. +1 survival. Oh, that's actually good. So the tank's up to 6. Okay. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Doesn't seem like you're going to be able to get 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Would that make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? That would put her in range. She's going to go here. And then go here. Right? Because he's going to probably come to try to get this acanthus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, and then he'll come this way. He's still diabolical that way. So, I actually want to be here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just in case he has like a double move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm hoping he's going to end somewhere right here with diabolical. Okay. That's the end of my turn. Start of the monster's turn. So this is start of the next round. This thing suffers an additional wound. And then this thing gets discarded. Okay. When the thing goes to move, well, let's find out what it's going to do. Ram. Furthest target in range. Furthest survivor. So, furthest survivor. It's definitely him. Way over there. Okay. Move and attack target. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So get to here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Damn it. So he's going to get to there because he can't. Furthest target. There's someone to target. Furthest survivor. Move and attack. So he moved. That's all he did. Good for him. Now he's going to do diabolical. So I was right. I was just off because I assumed he'd come towards this grill. I assumed he'd try to graze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's going to, of course, stop right on this person now. Suffer knockback. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of course, because of course they do. Suffer 3 damage to the feet. Puts down to 2 damage to the feet. And they're going to gain like a whole bunch of insanity. 7 insanity. Puts 12 insanity. It's like the worst persistent injury ever. It's the worst persistent injury. I don't even know. Can I kill this thing soon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's got 13 hits left. I don't know. I could, in a miracle, do 13 damage in one turn, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 away. So I need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Okay, here we go. Bow user again. It's going to be a 3+ to hit. I can re-roll these. That makes them 3 hits. See here, it's reflex. This is not, so both of these are not going to happen. So what's with the reflex? Turn away, face away from the attacker and full move forward in a straight line. So need to crit that last one so he doesn't move. I guess it's fine if he does or doesn't. Yeah, so here we go. I think it's just going to be critting on a 5 again, but I'll calculate it out. Vespertine Bow is 6 strength, plus 4 strength. That's 10. He's got, yeah, it's going to be critting on a 5. It's a miss. It's also a miss. At least that's a critical. At least I hit the critical on the only one that I really cared about. What am I going to do? I'm scared to surge because the deck is so thin. I guess I mean I have to surge. So he comes down to 5 survival. I have to surge. It's just all misses. Oh no, those are all hits, right? 3, 3, 3. 3 accuracy. Yeah, so that's 3 hits. 1. Okay, good. Okay, so this pretty much does nothing, just turns to face. This is pretty much nothing because I'm either going to wound or crit. This is also just a wound or a crit. Okay, so these pretty much do nothing. Okay, so here we go yet again, critting out of 5. It's just a miss. This is just terrible. That's a critical. 1 screening antelope resource. It's also critical. This one does a little bit more. 1 screening antelope resource. Blood runs down the screening antelope's side. Blood loss weakens the monster. It gains -1 toughness. It's something. 2 wounds. 2 screaming antelope resources. Okay, and -1 toughness. -1 toughness. Okay. Yep, I'll get to here and attack with the Lantern Glaive because it has reach 2. Okay, Lantern Glaive, reach 2, speed 3. going to be a 4+ to hit. Oh, not she's got timeless eyes, so at least she gets a second chance. She missed. What is going on? So 1 hit with the thing. Okay, 1 hit. Again, give me the white dice or the yellow dice, or the light blue dice. All right, so it's going to be a. So he's only got 15 toughness now, so it's going to be a 6+ to hit, or 6 strength from the glaive, 2 natural strength is an 8. So what does he need? A 7? Yeah, 7. 7 total to wound, or a 9, or an 8 to crit. So if the black's an 8, or a total of 9. That's critical. Gain 1 screening elf resource. Twitching tiny fingers rain down. All adjacent survivors gain +1 insanity. Alright, well that's nobody. Or no, it is. She's adjacent. Okay, that's going to do 1 wound. 1 screening and elf resource. I don't even think it mattered at this point. I think I'm getting all of these. Okay. So just gonna surge with the glaive user. Brings him down to 5. Go again. Oh, he got one. How much was it? +1 insanity. Yeah, so he's at 13 insanity. Three speed, 4+. That's 3 hits. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Not the trap. I was actually wanting the trap with this person, but okay. Nothing, and then a failure. So the failure will go bottom. So here we go again. Light blue is the sharp. We go 6+ strength, or 6+ from the glaive, +2 for natural. That's 8. -1 is 9, so 7. 8+ on the black dice, or 7 total. That's a miss. Oh my gosh, this is just 8+ black, 7 total. Okay, that's at least a wound. 8+ on the black, 7 total. Okay, that's a critical. Gain 1 screening and elf resource. Blood pours from the. This is just something. Another persistent injury. Some wounds. Screaming and elf resource. Shank bone. Almost positive I've gotten all the resources off this thing. This thing is a bloody mess that's driving everybody insane. I cannot kill it this round. Even with the best of results, because max she could do is 4. He's got 7 left. Okay. Let me dash with the glaive user, bringing down to 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Need to get that ore badly. Zimbato person does not have enough courage to stand next to the antelope without going more insane. So oh wait, she's gonna just how many times did I crit in there? People have a ton of strength. I forgot to mark this. What did I crit? Twice? Yeah. I think I crit twice. Let's just... So she'll spend survival, the Zimbato person, spending 1 survival. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get to here. Then she'll just attack with her 1 slow, 1 speed, 3 plus. I cannot believe this. Okay. I'll spend another survival that I got from the Warlord armor. 1 speed, 3 plus. Awesome. And then I'll just spend outright a regular survival. Brings her down to 4, and she'll just dash away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was great. Did you see that? That was great. That was great. That was great. That was just super great. Okay. Tank. I don't even know. The tank's pretty beat up too. Standing next to the thing's also probably not a good idea for the tank even. Okay. Yeah, let's just be done with this. We'll be done. It's the antelope's turn. Of course. Skewer. Closest knockdown survivor. There isn't one. Furthest threat. In field of view. In range. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's going to be the bow user or the grand sword or the great weapon user. Okay, lowest roll bow user is a 9. It's going to definitely probably be the grand sword user getting targeted. Okay, it's going to be a. She's going to get trampled. Oh God. Is there any way I could... Yeah. He was right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I have to do this because he's going to have to... He can't trample her. She'll run away. She'll be dead. She'll leave the fight at the end. So, I have to get other... I have to run into the thing so other people don't get... So other people might get trampled. 1 speed, 2 plus. So it's going to be a 1... nope, it's going to be a 4 speed. 4 speed. Damage 4. Okay. 4 speed, damage 4. Evasion, 3 evasion. So it's 5 plus. 4 speed, 5 plus. My gosh. That's 3 hits. I'm just going to dodge one. We'll see which one I dodge. But, okay. That's 3 hits at 4 damage apiece. And then going to get disemboweled. Okay. 4 damage apiece. 4 damage apiece. Okay, grand user. Dodging the head. Brings down to 3 survival. 4 damage apiece to the body. Brings her down to 2. To the legs, we're down to 2. Now let's get disemboweled. Disemboweled, severe body. Yes. Your movement is reduced to 1 until the showdown ends. Gain 1 bleeding token. So, okay, 1 bleeding token. That causes this person to be knocked down because that's the homophobic one. Where was it? Disemboweled. Skip the next hunt. If you suffer disemboweled during a showdown, at least 1 survivor must live to the end of the showdown to carry you back to the settlement. Okay, that's fine. So she's got 1 movement now. Tank's gonna have to spend 2 survival. Well, she's got the extra. No, she doesn't. So 2 survival to dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gonna have to dash there. So now it's a 33% chance that that person gets targeted. With my luck, she still probably will. Okay. Diabolical. Trample zone. Here we go. First for the tank. 5. Spear user. 6. And... Of course. So grand user still gets targeted because of course. Because of course she would. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just going to go here right to the board edge. Trample that person. She's going to take an extra 3 damage to the head, of course. That brings her head down to 0. And let's gain some insanity. 8 insanity. That's going to push her to 22. So she's gone now regardless. Unless I can lower this. I need to find a way to lower her insanity quite a bit. 22 insanity is... I need to lower it by 2. Okay. I could stand next to him, right? What happens with Legendary Horns is they suffer 1 brain damage per monster level. Okay, so I'm going to have to lower it by... I can lower it by 6. Okay, so this is what I'm going to have to do. This is quite crazy, but I really have no choice. Wait, I do have a choice. Okay, so I'll Cat Eye Circle it with the bow user. Look at these next 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. They're not the trap. Okay, so... Okay. So this one's a first strike. If the attacker is insane, cancel all... So this one I don't want to do. I don't want... That one's going to be last if the attacker is insane. So these other 2 go on top. The first strike one goes on the bottom. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do to lower her insanity. 1, 2, 3. Moving right to there. Now, Legendary Horns is when a survivor with less than 5 courage ends their act adjacent to the Screaming Antelope, they suffer 1 brain damage per monster level. So that will bring her down to 19. Yep, that's going to bring her down to 19. Now let's attack. I should have ended her with that last horrible display of awfulness where she just came over here and then I ran away. Well, that's hindsight 2020. Had I known she was going to actually get attacked twice, I did that so she wouldn't get attacked. But alright, so what I'm going to do. There we go. Ending my act. What do I need here? 3+, right? Yeah, it's going to be a 3+. I can't believe this. Okay, well, I ended my act now. So that brings it down to 19 insanity. There. Her turn's over. I'm ending it there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Getting all the way over this ore vein. That person at least actually has the pickaxe. So, ore vein. Alright, spent 1 survival to dash. So, it comes down to 3. It rolls 2d10. So, 2d10. Are you absolutely kidding me? So I got 1 ore at least. Or 1 iron. So I got 1 iron. Just put this ore vein over here. Or... yeah, I'll just have to remember that I got... oh no, here, I'll discard this. Put the actual ore vein there itself. That will remind me that I got 1. Okay. I could now move with the bow user. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's right. Never mind. I can't even do this because her movement was down to 1. So it's actually right here. Or right here. I can't remember. So movement was down to 1. So I'll have to move here. So she's actually still at 22. There's no way I can lower her movement unless the thing comes over here. So, how can I make this thing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? This will make it come back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, this will make it come back. I had to make this thing come back near her to lower her insanity. Yeah, she missed anyway, so that's fine because I forgot her movement's at 1. I don't know how I'm going to get her to end her movement there. I'm going to have to dash to it for 2. Okay. Alright, so let's just start the monster's turn. Closest knockdown survivor, that's no one. Farthest threat in field of view. Could probably be her. Yeah, it's definitely her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, it's definitely her. It needs to be in range, so it's not her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so it's him. Come back over here. What I should have done was end here. That's where I should have ended my move. Closer to her, because I wanted to get him to come this way for diabolical. So I would have ended there, so which would have been within 2. It's not like it's going to matter because he's going to diabolical anyway, so let me just, never mind. I'll just make the mistake I made, bump it back to where it was. Okay, move and attack. Speed 1, accuracy 2+. So it's actually a speed 4. Accuracy, speed 4, accuracy 6+, damage 3. Speed 4, accuracy 6+. Oh my gosh. Oops, that was a 10. So still, I'm going to get hit once. Going to dodge one of these. We'll see which one I dodge. What did I say? Damage is 3. Oh, this always hits the body, so I don't even need to roll. So, destroy. Oh wait, I think I have destroyed hoof. The screaming antelope gives down. It's knocked down. Do I have destroyed hoof? Persistent injury, vomit, crushed knee, destroyed hoof. I actually do have this in play. Yes. So, I actually do have this in play. So this actually just makes the stupid thing fall down back over there. Oh, that's awesome. So stupid thing turned at me and then fell down. I'm actually the stupid thing because I'm the one who didn't read it. Now, diabolical. So it still is going to come running over for 8. Does it though? Yeah, it does. Okay, now this is going to come running over for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He doesn't even get to me. That's why I put myself back there. Okay, so awesome. Doesn't help that. Oh, I couldn't still get adjacent. I'd have to move here and dash here. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. Maybe. We should probably cat eye circle it. Gonna cat eye circle with the bow user. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, that's right. I already knew what those were. Well, I already said I did it. Okay. Moving for 1. Dashing for 2 to get next to the thing. She's down to 2 survival. Ends her move next to the thing when she's insane. Brings her down to 19 because she takes 3 brain damage. Okay, because she ended her move. She ended next to it. Okay, now we'll shoot it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shooting it. Vespertine bow, 3 speed, 4+ accuracy. I get to re-roll. That's 3 hits. I already know what these 3 cards are. Looked at them last time. So the first strike's going to come out first. Then the failure will be last. So first strike comes out first. Screaming Antelope's massive eyes glisten with human-like fear. If the attacker is insane, surprisingly the bow user is not insane. So, otherwise the attacker suffers 1 brain damage. Okay, so not insane. That fills in the little white, or light insanity thing. So, good. Here we go. What I say, it's probably just going to be, so he's got 15 toughness. -6 brings it down to 9. 4 is a 5. Okay. So 5 to crit. It's a miss. Okay, this I'm just rolling really bad. So it's 5. Okay, that's a critical. Gain 1 screen ample resource. Eternal bleed, blah, 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 blah. Gains -1 damage token. So that just removes its plus damage now, at least. And Screaming Anal Resource, again, doesn't matter. I think I've gone through more than he even has at this point. Okay, that's 1 wound. Last one. It's a miss. Oh, good. It also has a failure. Great. Of course it does. Giant Maw snaps shut. If you are adjacent to the monster, you must spend 1 survival or suffer 3 brain damage to the arm, or whatever. Not adjacent, so it doesn't matter. He's got 6 hits left. I could kill it. No, I can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7, 8. Yeah, so if I get to here, he might come running over towards the spear user. Okay. That's the end. So he'll just block. That's the end of my turn. Back kick. In blind spot in range. Closest threat in range. Okay. Move and attack. So speed 1, accuracy 3, damage 3. Destroyed hoof. The screaming antelope gives out and it's knocked down. So destroyed hoof I do have in play. So this thing's just knocked down. Now it's going to do diabolical. It's either going to run forward or run over there. The tank can dash. Alright, yeah, the tank's going to dash. Now, before that, while the thing's knocked down. So dashing, right as he's drawing the card, right after he's drawing the card, dashing during the surge of picking target, because it would be knocked down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just get to here. Have to spend 2 survival to that, brings it down to 2. Leaves only 1 person now in the diabolical thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All the way over to here. Good. Okay, that puts it in such a perfect position. My turn. I have to reshuffle the AI deck now. Okay. I'm just going to attack with the trap. I'm going to draw a trap. Okay, I have to attack with the spear user. Probably going to draw the trap. Oxidized Lantern Glaive. Speed 3. Accuracy 3+. That's 3 hits. 1, 2, 3. I cannot believe I didn't draw the trap. I mean, it's a guarantee I draw the trap next, right? Yeah, it's a guarantee. Okay, 3 hits. Let's see. Screaming Antelope. Flanty attacks. I'm not in the zone of death. Okay, so that one can be fine. This is -2 toughness to this location. Okay, this is fine, whatever. -2 toughness to this location. So, critting on a 8 with the black dice, or it's 6, 7, 8. -1 is 9. -2 is 11. So, I need a 4 total or critting with an 8 black. I didn't crit, but that's the 4 total that I needed. Okay, right, let me just add this up one more time. So 6 with the Lantern Glaive. 2 brings it to 8. He's already got -1 toughness is 9. Minus another 2 toughness is 11. No, a 4 is not enough. So I failed. So a 4 is not enough. I needed a 5 total. So I missed. Great. This is like pathetic how bad I'm rolling in this game. Critting on an 8. Critting on an 8 now with the black dice. 6 plus 2 is 8. -1 toughness, 9. So I need a 7. So I'm not in the zone of death. So critting on an 8. Oh, I can't even crit. So I just need a 7. That is a 7 total. So this is at least a wound. It's one more wound. Okay, last thing. Super dense. Doesn't matter. Doesn't have a critical. Alright, critting on an 8. Wounding on a 7 total. That is not a crit, but that is a 7 total. That's another wound. He's down to 4 wounds. So I should just draw the trap with this person. Surging, coming down to 2 survival. 3 speed, accuracy, 3+. That's 2. That's guaranteed to beat the trap, right? There's only 2 cards left. 2. Yeah, it's guaranteed to beat the trap. Okay, there's the trap. 7+. I re-rolled or reshuffle this. Oh my gosh. It's like the only thing I can do good. Alright, reshuffling this. It's like the only thing I know how to do, apparently. All my survivors they don't wound and they can't hit very well. But when it's time just to reshuffle this trap man, they're on point. They know exactly what they're doing. Okay. Neither of these. Okay. So what is it? It's again 6 strength plus 2 strength and 8 minus 1 toughness. It's a 9. So 7 total or an 8 to crit. I can't with this game anymore. Okay, that's a miss. 7 total or an 8 to crit. There we go. There's a crit. If the monster would draw an AI card, roll 1d10. Roll the 8+, the antelope confuses itself as instead moves forward in a straight line. Whatever. Okay, that's 1 damage. That's everybody gets a free survival and plus 2 strength. It's only 3 hits left, so bow user. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm in range. Come on. Please. Please, bow user. Please, just kill this thing. 3 speed, 6+, accuracy 3, makes it a 3+. I didn't mean to roll the white die or the light blue, but that's 3 hits. I don't have sharp with the bow. Not the trap. I don't. Okay, not the trap. Good. First strike is going to happen. This also means nothing, and this means nothing. What's with the first strike? If the attacker is insane, cancel all hits and do 1 brain damage. Oh my gosh, the attacker's not insane, but it's going to do 1 brain damage, so I have to trigger trauma. Brain trauma. I just can't get knocked down. Just don't get knocked down. Is there anything I can do to not get knocked down? Don't get knocked down. That's probably going to be a knockdown. You thrash about wildly. It's not. You thrash about wildly, dealing 1 damage to yourself. Oh, it's a 5, by the way, because I get plus 2 to all brain trauma rolls. So it's a danger seizure. You thrash about wildly, dealing 1 damage to yourself and every adjacent survivor. Gain 1 random disorder and 1 d5 insanity. 1 insanity. Okay, so is that 1 insanity? Gains a random disorder. Random disorder. Random disorder. I swear, I draw these stupid Flower Knight things all the time. That's all I draw is Ghostly Beauty and Flower Addiction. Okay, so Flower Addiction. This person can't depart again. Flower Addiction. I think I have 2 Flower Addictions I need to heal now. Okay. So, but at least I get to finish my attack. That's a huge, huge thing. At least I can finish the attack. I could kill him. Okay, so the person did crit. So I get plus 2 strength. So it's a 12 strength. So I'm going to be wounding on a 3. Wounding on a 3, because I have 12 strength. It's got minus 1 toughness. Wounding on a 3, critting on a 5. I cannot believe this. That's a miss. Wounding on a 3, critting on a 5. That's a crit. It's 1 damage. What's the crit? Shock the beast with the blow. The monster is knocked down. Whatever. I already hit. It's not. It gets right back up. Critting on a 5, wounding on a 3. It's at least a wound. It's one more thing. That miss cost me. Okay. Surging with the bow user. Comes down to 4 survival. I'm doing the 1 shot. 1 shot. Anything but a 1. That's a hit. 1. Don't be the trap. Thank you. Okay. All I gotta do is roll a. What is it? 6 strength for the Vespertine bow. 6 strength for him. That's 12. Minus 1. Toughness 13. 16 toughness total. Critting on a 5, wounding on a 3. Okay, good. Critical. Whatever. Just another critical. I don't gain the screen. It doesn't matter. He's dead now. Oh man, this fight almost gave me a heart attack. It's like the worst fight ever. Oh man. Okay. Aftermath. Finally. Or I should do the. Doesn't matter. I'm not gonna. I should have picked up an Acanthus with the tank, but. Okay, Aftermath. Forget exactly what the Aftermath is. It's 6 basic. Or well, everybody gets 2 hunt experience and 1 weapon proficiency. And then 6, 8, 2, and 1. Okay. 6, 8, 2, and 1. But everybody gets 2 hunt experience. I don't think anybody's going to level. Anybody going to level? No one's going to level. So 6, 8, 2, and 1. Basic 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so what is that? 3 hide, an organ, 2 broken lanterns, 6, and then 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got everything from this deck. So just everything from the Screaming Antelope. And 1 spider that I picked up. So just the entire Antelope deck. And then Legendary Horns and 2 more Vermin. Come on, Tick. Crab Spider. Come on, Tick. Cyclops Fly. Didn't get the Tick. Okay. That's it. That's the fight. That was horrendous. I can't believe how bad that went. No one goes away. We've got... Someone was at 19 insanity, so that's about as close to it as you can get. So, whew. All right. Yeah, that was crazy. So, thank you for everybody for watching. It's very humbling. It's getting close to the end now. That was very stressful. So, I'll see you in the next Lantern Year.